Hey everyone. This video might not be long. This stream ain't gonna be long, probably, but I figured I'd do a stream, talking about wrestling. I wrote down a few topics. There is a wrestle dream coming up, so I'll talk about that. Wrestle dream predictions. Talk about Bad Blood. Just basically give my thoughts really. Um, I'll give my thoughts on basically what happened last week of NXT and Dynamite. NXT was actually good. It had a pay per view feel, pretty good. Um, Trick Williams still is the new champion. Roxanne Perez still the champion. She beat uh, Julia thanks to Cora J. Um, I believe there was a tag team match with Jada Parker and another woman. Um, Laura Vice, I think that's her name. I forgot her name, but it went against some the tag. I forgot the tag team name. I know Jesse Jane is part. I mean, not Jesse Jane. Uh, J, she's a part of Toxic Attraction. I forgot her name though, but she they faced them in a tag team match, and it's okay. It had a pay per view feel. To me, I I'll say this. To me, NXT is better than. To me, it was better than Dynamite from last week. I'll say that. It was. I can understand why NXT had more ratings than better ratings than AEW Dynamite. Dynamite AEW Dynamite was okay. It was okay. Maybe to me, it was like one match show. Um, Jay White returned. Uh, I, the best match, basically the match of the night was definitely Ricochet versus Will Ospreay, but that ended in just DQ thanks to um Takeshka interfered. Part of the Dodge family, he interfered. Konosuke Takeshka, I believe that's how you say his name. He interfered in the match, and but it was a good match, decent match. Both of them couldn't lose, so they made the right decision by having Konosuke Takeshka interfere that match and cause DQ. But I believe they'll probably Ricochet and well, Osprey that rivalry that match that I don't say this like a big rivalry because they're both faces really. It's really like a just like a friendly rivalry. It's not like a see who's better as better wrestler really. I see that match will happen again with no interference, and there would be a clear winner probably. Um, it was a decent match. But, who else happened? That's about it. That's all I can think of. But I gotta say, I definitely say NXT was better than AEW Dynamite. WWE Bad Blood was pretty good. WWE Bad Blood was decent. I say it was the best. I give it a 8.5 out of 10. It was decent. Definitely the Hell in Cell match was definitely awesome. Between um, D- Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. That was an awesome match. Probably definitely top 10 Hell in a Cell matches. That definitely was an awesome match. Um, I say the worst match was definitely Belly and Nia Jax. Worst match, terrible match. There was some returns. I believe there was a match between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley and Raquel Gonzalez. I don't know what the name she go by. Raquel Gonzalez or Raquel Rodriguez. I think she go by. I think she still go by Raquel Rodriguez, but um, I like her old name Raquel Gonzalez was fine to me, but I think it's Raquel Rodriguez, but um, she interfered, and there's been some returns. Raquel Rodriguez return. Um, um, there was a tag team match between the main event was Cody Rhodes and Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa and Check Out 5-2. That was a decent tag team match. I don't think it should have ended the show. I definitely think the Hell in a Cell should have ended the show, but I can see why it kind of did that because we probably went tired and we're off from the other matches probably. I can see that, and then plus the Rock return, so the Rock was that's probably why they made it the main event because the Rock returned. So that was a decent match. That's what definitely out of the women's match, between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan was better out of the two women matches. Um, Between the Nia Jax and the Bayley match was kind of sloppy. I believe Nia Jax even tried to do a Hurricane Carolina, which is that was kind of impressive to see her do a Hurricane Carolina. A woman her size, doing a Hurricane, attempting to do a Hurricane Carolina, but it was it was kind of sloppy match, but it was a decent match, but it's not decent, but it was terrible. It was okay. It was not like amazing or anything, but I get it was alright there, but definitely. I guess because not just kind of big, it's kind of hard to work with her. For the other women to work with her, it seemed like she got to be like the dominant woman in the match because you seeing her just fall and drop down to the floor is like kind of embarrassing to see because she's kind of like dominant. She gotta be on top, gotta be like um, doing all the moves and dominate the whole match. It seemed like that seemed like that's her forte. She need to dominate the whole match really. Jack was doing things like trying to get Ricochet Belly over by making her do moves on her and stuff like that, and then you know Tiffany Stratton interfered. Tiffany tried to cash in on it, and she was able to help Nia Jax keep the championship. Um, oh, and then that'd be Finn Balor and Damian Priest had a match. Damian Priest won, even with the help of Judgment Day. Um, um, Damian Priest still won, so that's what happened on WWE Bad Blood. Uh, Decent show. I give it 8.5 out. 8.8 out of 10. Show decent show. It would be something I watch again. Yeah, definitely. I'll watch that again if I wanted to. But at the time, I'll definitely watch that again. Um, but other than that, I guess I'll go with the a. Should I start? I'll start with the other segment. I guess the last segment I'll do is AEW Wrestle Dream 2024 predictions. Okay. The question is Tony Khan like Vince McMahon? In a way, I believe he is. He's kind of like Vince McMahon. He kind of has his ways of being Vince McMahon. That's how I would say. He's kind of the way like Vince McMahon, the way he acts. But should Tony Khan be less or more like Vince McMahon? I think he should be himself. Stay a nice guy, but not be too nice to the wrestlers. Be kind of strict and be kind of firm, like how Vince McMahon was. But I say be yourself. You don't have to be like Vince McMahon. You have to be that's like it, man. Just be yourself, really. Have your own way of being a boss. Being a boss of the company. Tony Khan add injury time to Rey Fenix contract. That was the news that came out that he added more time to Ricochet's not Ricochet, but the Rey Fenix contract, and that he had to. This man doesn't complain, bro. He think it's a good thing, or so. This is how they're able to keep their wrestlers and stop wrestling for them. So I don't blame him for doing that. So I don't blame him. I'm not mad at it, but That's my thoughts. So I believe this is the last segment, and that is the last segment is AEW Wrestle Dream predictions. AEW Wrestle Dream is happening in Tucson, Washington. Uh, I believe that's it. Let me pull it up. It's gonna be a good pay per view. AEW always put on great pay per views, amazing pay per views. I would say that. But I'm probably not gonna watch this thing because it's still $50. I think we wants to go. I should put this as a 7, but I believe AEW Dynamite made a deal with Max, so they are going to be simultaneously streaming on Max and TBS on that when they do their Dynamite and their Collision shows. I believe from what I heard is um, um Tacoma, Washington. That's where it's at. But I believe they'll have some pay. They might. I believe they'll have pay per views on the 2025 pay per views on Max. I believe it's gonna be like a less price. I believe it's gonna be like a half price. It's gonna be too much, like how it is on the pay per views. You have to pay $50. So hopefully it's like $25. I'll pay $25 for a pay per view on Max. I have Max due to this fact it's for my cable service. So I really pay it with my cable service. So I'm not really actually paying it like out of pocket. I'm like coming out of my card. It's like we paid for it already with my cable service. So that's a good thing. I'll definitely be watching some AEW. Definitely probably pay per view event $25. Not, I don't know how much it's gonna cost. If it's $25, that's a bet to have. Best believe it's a good thing to have Max if you want to pay. But as we know, there's 8 announced matches. Atlantis Jr. versus Brian Cage for RH7 World Championship. I got Brian Cage, the new champion. RH World Champion Mark Briscoe defends his title against Chris Jericho. I'll go with Chris Jericho. Darby Allin versus Brody King. I'm going to take a risk and go with Darby Allin. I'll go with Darby Allin because he has lost. So I'll go with Darby Allin. Somehow he's going to win. Realistically, Brody King should win this match. But I believe Darby Allin's going to win. AEW TNT Championship, Jack Perry versus Shibata. I go with Jack Perry. And three-way match for the AEW International Championship. Will Ospreay defends the championship against Ricochet and Konosuke Takeshita. I'll go with Ricochet. I'm going with Ricochet. Young Bucks defend their AEW World Tag Team Championships against Private Party. I'm actually going to go with the Young Bucks. I'll go with the Young Bucks still champions. Maya May defends her AEW World Championship against Britt Baker or Will Nightingale. But I believe it's going to be Britt Baker that will be in that match. I believe she's going to actually I believe she actually going. I'll go with her winning actually. If it's Britt Baker, but if it's Will Nightingale, I believe Maya May gonna still be champion. Next match, Bryan Danielson defends his AEW World Championship and Jon Moxley. I'm actually gonna go with Jon Moxley on this one. I surprised I'll go with Jon Moxley with this, and then Bryan Danielson can just retire and retire in the sunset. I'm actually gonna go with Jon Moxley retiring Bryan Danielson. That's what I'm gonna go with. I mean, who else could retire Bryan? Who else can you think of who could retire Bryan Danielson. There ain't nobody you can think of really. Like a retired Bryan Danielson. I can't really think of anybody other than John Moxley. So that's why I would go with John Moxley. Retiring Bryan Danielson and winning the match and being champion. So that's my predictions on AEW Wrestling Dream. So give me your thoughts on the comment section. Um, but what's up, Gotham? That's who I believe gonna win is Bryan Danielson. So that should be a good match. I didn't think Bryan Danielson gonna win. I believe John Moxley gonna win. So I believe they're gonna be new champions. A Wrestle Dream should be a good pay per view. So I believe I don't know if I'm gonna do tonight. I believe I'm gonna watch. I'm really gonna watch NXT for an hour and then go switch to Dynamite. Maybe I might do that. I'll just watch NXT all the way through and just watch Dynamite at 10 and watch the hour of it, last hour of it, which would be at 10. So I don't know what I'll do. I'm thinking about watching just NXT, just watch AEW when I get the chance. Probably Friday. I was like Friday's kind of like the day I either play video games or watch a movie or just chill really. After I come home from work, usually I think I figure out what to do on a Friday usually, because usually Wednesday and Thursday. That's why I usually watch Wednesday I usually watch. Oh yeah, I could do Wednesday tomorrow. Dynamite, because Dynamite's on the night, so I could I could watch what happened Dynamite for the night tomorrow if I want to, tomorrow night if I want to. So that's my video, everyone. This has been Geno Morgan Wrestling Talk episode 11. Episode 12 will be coming soon if I think of more topics to talk about, more things to talk about. But that's my video, everyone. Peace to everyone. Peace. That's my live stream. Peace. Peace, everyone. Woo. Woohoo! On the road to 300 subscribers. Woo! And Golson said, "Yo, what's up? What's up, Golson?" Peace, everyone. I'm out.